In this webcast we're going to look at how we can compose a query that retrieves a good number of hits for the construction make someone do something. Right, perhaps the first place to start is with make. Since we're interested in all forms of make, one easy way to do this is to look for the verbal lemma make in the curly brackets. Now the next part of the construction seems intuitive that it would be pronoun make him do it or make her do it. So we'll just put the pronoun tag in, and the last part, make someone do something. We need a verb here, and it seems intuitive that this will be an infinitive verb. So this tag, as we're looking for any kind of verb, not just lexical verbs, with an infinitive tag on the end. And let's see how many hits this gets. So this will retrieve for us 7,600, which is a fair number of hits, and they all seem to be fairly good. So the precision we're fairly happy with. If we just go down, obviously there will be one or two dodgy hits. This one doesn't seem to be quite the right pattern. Otherwise, yeah, this one again, because of this strange word, the tagger wasn't sure what to do. But anyway, this seems to be fairly precise. Of course, it might not just be a pronoun that goes in the middle there. We could say have a person's name if we're looking for a person. So we could include, there is a tag for proper nouns. We could say either a pronoun or proper noun NP0 in this construction and see if that retrieves some more hits for us. Right, it was 7,600, it's now 8,100, about 500 more. That's quite a decent increase in recall. And we can see we've got ones like made Alice wince or made Celie feel. Yes, so this seems to have improved recall without necessarily making precision suffer. So that's pretty good. At this stage we might be happy with it. It's quite a good recall. There are a couple of other tweaks we could make. Obviously sometimes it's not just one name, it might be a first name followed by a surname, in which case we could add another optional pronoun tag, proper name tag, sorry, and put it in brackets, question mark, that makes it optional, and see if this increases the recall. It does seem to have, but not to any great extent. There aren't any examples on this page, but yeah, it's increased it a little bit. I think perhaps a more important thing to look at is that we've got all the verbs here are tagged as infinitives. Look is an infinitive, change infinitive. However, the tagger isn't all that accurate with this particular, or may not be all that accurate with this construction, so we could just look for any verb following that and see whether that increases our recall without making precision suffer too much. We had about 8,200 before, and now it's jumped up to 9,700. That's made it a lot. Your recall really is considerably higher. Again, it doesn't seem to have made much difference. We could check though by coming to frequency breakdown. This will also tell us which verbs tend to be most common. Feel would appear to be by far the most common verb in this construction. And we could also look at the tags. If we go one further, we'll notice that most of them are infinitives. However, sometimes we have the base form too, and it might be worth checking what these are. See, these don't seem to be any different. Made her feel. For some reason it's been tagged as a base form rather than an infinitive. So although the tags are different, we're fairly sure that this is still the same construction. So I think this would seem to be a pretty effective query for looking for this construction.